Friday night, ladies. Look at. We got Jackie. We're saving you. I'm going to bring you out in a minute. We got to give Jackie a proper introduction. You
Can I
guys are
just
some
say-
superstars. And besides that, I need to fix something. Kind of.
Hey, Brian, can I say that the intros are just becoming amazing? Like watching them backstage, they are top notch. They're doing an amazing job.
They are.
Oh, thank you. I'm sure Grizzly and Mary will love to hear that because you get a lot of flack sometimes for how long they are. But
Someone's always going to complain about something, right?
oh yeah, always.
Yeah.
And you know, and you guys know me. If I hear a little BS, you know, I'll call it out. You know, I think we're all pretty good at that. And when I gave information to Mary about Jackie, I put a 62-year-old powerlifting champion, and I figured out a way I can get this because Jackie is not 62. So Jackie's probably sitting in the back laughing right now, maybe even flipping me the finger. I can't quite tell. But I'm gonna try to weasel my way out of this and say that I wasn't saying she's 62. I am saying that it's not a prediction. This is a spoiler alert that Jackie at the age of 62 will be a power champion again. So this is kind of a prediction we'll put out there, okay, to try to fix this and save my neck. Speaking of, let's get Jackie out here now that I tried to CYA.
Yay.
Jackie,
Hi.
Hi.
how we doing?
Good, Brian. You know, you're my Frankfurt homie, so I could never, ever, ever be mad at you. So, yeah, it's all good, babe.
Okay, long as we're
You are so good. We're so good.
that's an ass whipping I don't need to take anytime soon.
No, I'm not going to ever whip your ass, babe.
What's going on tonight?
Oh, my goodness. So, gym this morning. Got to see our babe Heather. Loving that girl. And yeah, just hanging out. Heading out to Punta Cana in a little over a week. Yeah, like just going into 2026 as a badass babe.
Awesome. So
Yeah.
did you make a New Year's resolution?
No.
No.
No. Oh, yeah. Actually, yes. So, add more to my total at Powerlifting America Masters Nationals in May of this year. Yeah. Add more to my total. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
What about you, Holly?
And-
Did you make one?
Did I make one? I don't. Mine is more. I want my. This is cheesy, but I want my soul. I want to be at peace. I've been in flight and fight mode for so long, probably since I don't know, a long time, and I just want peace.
Yes, ma'am.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't do the physical. I have my coach does all my numbers. I don't have any goals. I do, but I don't.
Just do as told.
Yep.
Is that your left-handed coffee mug?
No, this is my New York coffee mug. Walking's going New York.
Love it.
That was my vacation mug. I am a coffee cup fanatic.
Now, I have to ask because there were two of us at the front desk earlier when Holly told us that she got a left-handed coffee cup. And the two people standing at the desk, both, and I looked at each other like, what? What? Didn't you just spin it around?
Jackie.
But Holly proved us wrong. She showed us that they actually make these left-handed cups where your fingers go in one way.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
And there's only me and one of my twins. We're the only ones that are left-handed, so we fight for it now.
Just
course.
get her one, Holly.
I will.
Sure.
I don't mind if
Amy's in
she
the-
takes my stuff.
Amy's in the chat. Hi, Amy.
Mhm.
A left-handed coffee cup. See, even Amy's laughing. So I don't feel so bad now.
No.
Mel,
Yes.
Hi, Mel.
resolution?
Hi. I don't do New Year's resolutions. I'm one of those jerky people that just, if you want to do it, just do it.
Thank you.
Like, don't wait
Yes.
till the first of the year to do it.
Mhm.
So I'll continue my path of finding self-love and just continue on as I've been doing.
Yep.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What about you, Brian?
Yeah.
I'm still keeping the one I made back in, I think it was, I got married in 2006. So that was to never make any New Year's resolutions.
Love it.
Only one I've ever
Yay!
kept. So,
New Year's resolutions are interesting.
hey, life's too short. We got to have a little fun with this stuff.
Yes.
Mhm.
And speaking of I get into it. I don't know about you ladies, but I bet probably once a month I get into conversations where it's a thing of judgment almost, where somebody will see somebody come in that's hasn't been working out their whole life, coming in, they're just trying to get fit, and then next thing you know, they're like, you're at 60 years old, why bother?
Mm.
No, absolutely not.
And I get a little
Absolutely not.
feisty on that one.
It's progress over perfection every single day. So you come in, I am going to do my best. And when I'm in the gym, I'm like sort of in my own zone. But if I see somebody new and they're actually coming in and they are there and present and doing their thing, I am absolutely going to make eye contact and at least smile. I got my earbuds in, I'm in my own zone, but I'm going to make them feel like they're welcome in that space because they're there trying to improve themselves. 100%.
We
Yeah,
all start somewhere. We're all
Yes,
new.
absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, in all the reading I've done, I don't see anywhere, and I don't see a cutoff switch on my body anywhere that says no good after such and such a date. Don't try
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Yep.
I mean,
Well, I'm the oldest one in this group right now, and I have not expired yet. So, yeah.
Yep.
let's see. Amy is going to a gym in March, waiting for the New Year's resolution people to wander.
Don't blame you, Amy.
Yeah, that's right.
However, you're going to miss all of the weird stuff people do, and that's just sheer
Yes.
entertainment.
Mhm.
So,
Yes, totally.
yeah. And it's actually surprising. A lot of people, you see them doing weird stuff. And I had an experience when I was working third shift. I went in the middle of the night, saw a guy there. He was around my age, clearly didn't know what he was doing. And I saw him kind of like fumbling around the gym, like he didn't know what to do. And then he starts using the lat pull down in a really weird way. I was like, all right, let me just go say something. And you guys know me. I'm not usually that person. And I was like, I felt bad. And there's only one other person in there. I'm like, okay, so he won't feel embarrassed and whatever. If he gets mad, he gets mad. So I go over there. I'm like, hey, would you like maybe like a pointer on that or something? Like, I don't want you to hurt yourself. And I see this going really bad. And he's like, oh my God, please.
Yay!
So, it's just as awkward as it is for the new people going in there. It's just as awkward for us trying to like make a connection with those people. So maybe they want to keep coming in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I showed. Oops, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Ladies first.
I remember this summer I showed a couple. Well, no, I think it was last year. These couple teenage boys were trying to bench, and one of them was, it was like 95 pounds, and they were one of them was really struggling. And I go up to him, I go, do you want me to teach you how to lock in and do leg drive and then try it? And before that, he did it like 5 different times. Well, he did what I told him. He got it up like that. And he was so excited. And he's like, I want to do it one more time. Let me do it one more time.
Awesome.
And that's what gets me is, I mean, everybody starts somewhere. It's like, we've talked, and it sounds like we've got a very good chance of having a certain YouTuber come on here and talk about some, gaming things. And of course, when you're into the video games, and I'll make this real short point. There's a lot of trash talking on it when somebody's way better than somebody else, than the newbies. I get smoked, but I have fun doing it. And he was talking his crap, and I said, you know what? I said, what if I reverse these roles a little bit? And he goes, what do you mean? I said, I can tell you work out. And he's like, yeah. I said, well, what do you bench? And he goes, I can hit 225 for 6. I said, okay, well, on a good day, I can take 315 for a ride for 6. So should I sit there and talk all this trash to you, tell you you're trash, get out of my game, don't come back till you can hit this mark? And it was dead quiet. I said, a little bit of trash talk is okay, but, watch how much smack you're talking, because you're in a video game.
Yeah.
And the big reason why I admire Holli and Jackie is because they started late in the game with what you do.
Yeah. And absolutely.
To me is what people come in, and I'm not going to put anybody on blast. You guys know who I'm talking about, but I'll argue with this individual the fact that your body is still, even at our age, regenerate. Otherwise, there'd be no point in shoulder surgery, because your body wouldn't get stronger again through that. So there is a point to get to the gym. There is a point to doing your exercises, and props off for doing that. So the fact that people can come in and become world champions at something at a certain age. I'll throw a picture up real quick that I saw today that blew my mind. I mean, let's see. Open this guy up. So 80 years old, and he set a world record for 315, weighing 207 pounds. He's 80 years old. I'll be lucky if I can pull my depends up to 80 years old. If I
Brian.
No, Brian, I actually have, I know someone who a few years ago had bilateral knee replacement surgery and then went on to be a world masters champion in full power powerlifting. Like, he's a little guy. He's like one of the lower weight classes, but Sam went on to win a world championship after having bilateral knee replacement. So we can keep going.
Yeah.
Right? We can keep doing this, even if we need to have like medical intervention. We can keep doing it. It's not like once the joints sort of kind of crap out, we can't do it anymore. We can keep doing it.
It's the whole mind over matter. If you want to believe, like when people retire, right? What do they do 9 times out of 10? Oh, well, I don't work anymore, so I'm just going to sit my butt at home and do nothing.
And then die.
And then what happens? They end up with back issues. Yeah. They have problems walking eventually. They fall a lot. They lose. They literally lose their ability to even bend over and pick something up off the floor.
Yep.
Come on now.
I wasn't talking about you, Brian.
No, really absolutely not.
what this whole thing with me, as you guys know, has opened my eyes a little bit to some things because of the fact that, you know what, if I had been smarter and trained as I do now back then,
Yeah.
I could definitely be going well beyond what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
Problem is, it's not the age, it's all the hard miles that I put on early in my lifting. You know, so my joints are, you know, elbows are crap, shoulders are hips, all that from not having the knowledge that they have now with, you know, deloads and cycling, you know, your lifts and things like that. So it's starting off a little bit later, it's kind of better. As long as, as long as you start at any point. You know, we've got those 3 comical ladies that come in, and I admire their crap.
Oh yeah, they're fun.
You know, it's like see, Amy had my trick knee really bugs me, runs in the family, and yes, almost makes me fall. Still going. You know, that's what matters.
Old people stuff.
Getting
like
old.
I like the smell of my own farts. Wow.
Oh,
wait, did Bryson get on here?
No, I hope not. Who was that?
A ski medic.
They were joking about coming on. I hope they.
That is something that your kid would.
He would. Yeah.
Yeah, they it is Friday night after New Year's. Some people are probably still celebrating, so the comments could get interesting.
That's fine. I could always use a laugh.
You know, but Jackie.
Yes, sir.
Let's hear it. Where did it start?
Oh my goodness. So, oh gosh. So like, I'm gonna try and nutshell this. I was a cheerleader in high school. I finished my high school career as a dance major at an art school here in Michigan. And then I like really got obsessed with like the bodybuilders of the 80s and 90s, like the big one, Corey Everson, right? Yeah, I know. Brian's like, yeah.
Oh, yeah. She was on a lot of guys' walls.
Yeah, I mean, Corey, God, she was awesome. So, like, that was the thing. It was like, oh, I could do this. And I mean, and so like piddling around in the gym for years. And I did that, and it was like, it was great. I was staying active, and I was doing like a metric crap ton of cardio. And it wasn't until maybe 2015, and I was already 50 at that point, where I started at a new gym. And of course, commercial gyms, like, they want to give you a free personal training session, right?
Yeah.
Like, to get you familiar with the gym. And that basically is code for, we're going to set you up with a personal trainer, and he's going to try and sell you sessions. And they paired me up with a guy who was a competitive bench presser. He just did bench. And before we met, I said to myself, I want to do an unassisted pull-up, and I want to increase my bench. So I go and meet with this guy, and he's like, I'm a bench presser. And I said, yeah, well, I was waiting for you. I read your bio. So he and I started working together, and within a year, I had done my first bench press competition. And in 2016, I did my first USA powerlifting bench nationals. I did that until 2021. And then I started doing full power meets with a new coach. and I did my first full power masters with Powerlifting America, which is the new U.S. affiliate for the International Powerlifting Federation, in 2024. And I did my second full power with that federation last year, and I'm getting ready to do my third. So yeah, it's really exciting. I love competing. I love having something to focus on instead of just sort of piddling around at the gym and like not having anything to really focus on and work toward. But yeah, I haven't, like, the powerlifting aspect of my life didn't start until I was in my 50s. Otherwise, I was already at the gym. I was already lifting weights, but the powerlifting aspect and the strength aspect of my life didn't happen until I was 50, 51.
And how the lift's gone? How's it progressed?
It's when I was doing bench only, I was benching a lot more than I am now. And I don't know if that's like age, because it's been about 10 years since I started doing like with bench only. But also the bench only athletes that I've known over those years, the fact that they're only focusing on bench and like that's their workout, that's their life, that's what they do, they're gonna bench more for the most part. There are some athletes who just are bench masters, and they can, Jen Thompson, for example, that can just do it all. But for the most part, your bench is going to suffer because you're focusing on the other lifts too. But I have made massive progress overall as far as adding to my total. My goal between 24 and 25 was to add 12.5 kilos to my total. So like about 25 pounds. I added more than that. And I'm hoping to add more this time. I will never, ever catch the other competitor who is in the weight class I'm currently competing in. She's got 100 plus kilos on me. So unless I do a Nancy Kerrigan and a Tanya Harding and
take her out,
take her knees out, it's not going to happen. But it's about competing against yourself in the end.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's about adding to my total and being strategic as far as, do I go down a weight class? Do I go up a weight class? Do I, what's happening? Who else is registered in the nationals? So looking at numbers, I'm never going to be a 69 kilo national champion. But can I strategically do something, manipulating weight or whatever, to get to the point where I can go international again?
Which is your favorite lift?
To get international again?
What's that?
What do we got to do to go international again?
Well, if I stay in the same weight class that I competed in last year, there's a chance to not necessarily go to Worlds, but go to the North American Powerlifting Federation. What I didn't realize, and again, strategy, looking at what happens, there was nobody in the M3, which is the 60 to 69 age group, M3 class. If I had gone up to 76 kilos, I would have been unopposed and I would have been the national champion and I would have gone to Worlds. So sometimes it's strategy. Sometimes it's just like competing where you are and just like loving the fact that you had a perfect day. So, I mean, it's just about being happy, like with your accomplishments at the end of the day.
So I don't want to put this. Oh, with what you've already accomplished, is there anything left?
Oh God, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Just adding to my total every year, and like knowing that I'm like obviously getting older, right? But like continuing to progress, continuing to like add like whatever I can do, like adding 5 kilos to my total, adding 10 kilos to my total. Last year I added like 15, which was enormous. It's just, for me, it's like, and I like Holli would probably agree with me on this. You're competing against yourself more than anything, right?
I'm sorry. A kid came in. Go. Sorry.
Go, kid, go. So like,
cats are welcome. Like, kids go away.
Pretty much.
So like, I'm surprised there's not a cat here in my lap.
I know. I was gonna say what the.
Like I'm in Bob's office, and usually there's like 8 cats in here at once. So, I mean, like Holli and I have talked about this before. It's about like you're at the end of the day, even at a meet, you're competing against yourself, because if you look at the people who are registered for the meet, you can go into the databases and you can see what those other people have accomplished. You can see what their total is. You can see like their last meet. Go. I know, Holli. You can see like, so going in. The thing is, like with a powerlifting meet, it's not like with physique, it's not like with bodybuilding where like you need to like be at a certain like you need to be at a certain place where your physique is like that much tighter than like the other people. Like with your workouts, I am not gonna beat this person. I know what their total is. I'm not gonna get that. So it's about like having a PR day for myself, having all like white lights, having everything go perfectly for me that day. And sometimes that's the best you can do. And sometimes that is like a great day and something that you should be proud of.
Now, have you and Holli, because you know, ever saw those lights come up and went, oh crap, I had that?
I have.
Do they have
Holli's last competition, I was messaging her and I was really angry for her with one of her lifts.
I've had
I was on that like white on rice.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
I had a day. It was the last USA powerlifting meet that I did, and I drove down to Virginia to do it. And the state chair in Virginia was doing these like meets where it was like you walk out and you walk down like 3 platforms to get to the actual platform. And it was just like this big, like with all of we had pyrotechnics and all this stuff. And I know the state chair in Virginia and I love him, but I went down for my first squat attempt. I got the bar on my back. I walked it out. I locked it out and I got no command. And so it was just sort of like, what the? And so he was like, rack. Like, and I was like, what the? Well, he said my knee wasn't locked out. It was just my knee sleeve was a little bit wrinkled. Go back out, hit the squat. And then after that, my squats were like, I always got one red light from one of the side judges. And I was like, no. But I just was like, and, you know, my coach was like, don't worry about it. As long as it's illegal, all you need is 2 white lights. And I was like, okay. But it really bothered me because I knew there was nothing wrong with my lift. So yeah, sometimes but you can't really protest it. I mean, you can contest a lift, you can contest it like a call, but it's not like football where they can go in and look at and like review the play. So it's just one of those things where you do your best, and if you've got what my coach calls Johnny Red Light on one of the chairs, you just try to tighten it up and do the best you can.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Catch up on some comments. There's a couple in here for you. Just remind me that dancers I knew over the years sit up straight, great posture. The elegance is hard to hide.
Oh.
Elegance.
Oh, Jackie. I don't say nothing.
I'm not actually sitting up that straight. And I will tell you, like, there's some pictures from the medal ceremony at Masters Nats in May of last year, and I'm like walking along and I'm like all bent over, like, and I'm like, dang, I need to sit up more, I need to stand up more straight, and because I was like all bent over like an old woman, and I thought, oh God, ugh. But pictures, that's the thing. Pictures are good because then you like, it reminds you that you need to not be be bent over like an old 61-year-old woman, right?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Oh, there's comments in here I'd really like to put up, but due to this is PG-13, I won't. But I'm not going to put them on blast, but we work for it.
Leave it be.
Yeah. Anyway, If you want to read it, I'm not putting it up on YouTube, but if you
No.
want to read them, they're in the comments.
I think I'm good.
Okay, I will
But
later.
I want to know
there is
from
some-
Jackie and Holly, from both of you, which is your favorite lift?
Deadlift.
I knew it.
Mm-hmm.
Jackie, I'm on the fence. I think I know, but
It depends on the day. Yesterday, my deadlifts were awesome. I used to be a bench only lifter, right? And when it was just bench, I was benching almost body weight, which, for anybody but Jennifer Thompson is an amazing thing. But yeah, I think deadlifts. Yeah.
And the right form is what gets you too.
I'm all alone.
What's your favorite?
Yeah.
Bench.
Okay.
I love
See,
it.
But that's
I
the
thought
thing,
Jackie
it's
was
like-
gonna go with bench.
It's
I thought Jackie was going to say bench.
because you're an awesome bencher.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah. I hate squatting. I do it, but I hate it.
my
Amy was in here.
squats are so far above and beyond what they were when I started. I had an injury that took years to move beyond.
Yeah.
And the fact that I'm squatting basically body weight for triples at this point is crazy. It's crazy because I had this crazy injury, which one of the tiny little muscles, the obturator muscle, and it took me forever to move beyond it. And I was struggling to squat 90, 95 pounds. And now I'm squatting more than body weight for triples and fours. So for that, I'm happy. I need to speed them up, but I know what I need to do that, which is all the stupid accessory work.
That's where we differ. You two, you do all the powerlifting. I do more power building. I like
That's fine though.
both worlds.
You do we do because it's what we like.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No. But your lifts, when I watch you lift and then I see guys go in that are in their 30s and they're ego lifting and I'm watching their form and I just cringe. And I'm just like, please, for the love of just lower the weight, get the form right, and you won't hurt yourself. Yeah. And we make eyes at each other.
We do, but you know what? It's for me.
Well, because you guys
just
know
sort of
this.
it's sort of we need to move beyond today's episode of somebody up here and here's gonna get hurt.
Yes.
Right.
Exactly.
And for dudes, Brian excluded, because Brian knows that the three of the females in this room right now know what we're doing. But so many guys look at us and they're like, you don't know what you're doing. And it's yes, I do, sweetheart.
Yeah.
I really, really do know what I'm doing.
There's nothing that's ickier than some middle-aged dude that just kind of jumps around the gym, coming up to you, asking you if you need a spotter because you look like you're struggling on bench, but really you're just doing pause benching.
And then asking
well, when you don't squat deep enough that you even need the underactive safeties, I mean that's or your deadlift looks like you're a bow and arrow ready to shoot your spine out your butthole and spear something on the spin bike.
Yeah. And we all know who we're talking about here.
Yes. So. Yeah. But I mean, they exist in every gym, right?
Oh,
and I think a big reason why you get people that do their New Year's resolutions, come into the gym. They're like, okay, I'm going to start living a healthier lifestyle. I'm going to get in the gym. And then they don't come back. It's not always just because, nah, I can't be bothered, or I'm too lazy, or never mind. A lot of the time it's because you get unsolicited advice from people that should just have their mouth shut when they're in there, and they scare them off. And that I don't like. That makes me really mad.
I think also people expect immediate results.
That too.
Right? They expect that, like, I've been coming here for a week or 2 weeks and I haven't seen any change. Well, you're not going to. Like, keep coming in, be consistent, and like then and don't pay attention to the number on the scale or to what you look like in the mirror. Keep coming in and like talk to me in 6 months.
Yeah. And nobody is watching what you're doing unless you're doing something really weird. Like, let's not do weird stuff. Like, let's just not do that and draw attention to ourselves. But for the most part, most of the people that are in the gym, they're not paying attention to what you're doing.
No.
Most of the people in there are bad mouthing themselves because they didn't get the lift that they wanted to get at the weight they wanted to get it at, or whatever. I always say the gym is where the broken people go. So most people are in there criticizing themselves and don't even notice you're there.
No, they're in their own world.
Yep.
And especially in the morning, we are there to get the work done.
We're not even awake.
And like, just get it done and go home and like get to work or get on with your day. The social people are there in the evening, right? That's when they're there. The most important thing for me in my day is getting my workout in. And there are times when I can work out at home. I can get it all done at home. But I will tell you that if I get up and go right across the hall in this house right here and sit at my computer, there's a good chance that I'm not going to get that workout in that day.
Nope.
Because I got to get to the gym. I can do it all at home, but am I going to? Probably not.
Speaking of workouts, we have a workout question.
Yes.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
New England Dirt Roadie, strength versus size for legs, high reps or high weight. I think Mike Mentor says legs respond better to higher reps. I don't want old man quads. What's the roundtable think about this one?
So for me, so I actually had this conversation with somebody at the gym a couple weeks ago. It depends on what your goals are, right? So if you are looking to build mass, then what you want to do is higher reps, shorter recovery periods, rest periods between your sets, and probably like higher reps, 10 to 12 reps for sets, because and Brian can probably like jump in that too, because you're more of a bodybuilding hypertrophy. That's kind of been your focus for your own self. As far as power is concerned, what you're looking for is a little bit less volume set wise and longer rest periods. so that you can actually move that higher weight with that longer rest period. So it depends on your goal.
Mel?
I mean, I agree with Jackie. It really depends on what your goals are. I mean, if you want Jay Cutler size quads, well, the chances that's going to happen are slim to none.
Right.
I mean, at the end of the day, for my size and what I do, I can move a decent amount of weight. I do have decent sized quads, but there's not definition because I'm not leaned out right now. So unless you're down to a certain body fat percentage, it doesn't really matter which way you choose to gain that muscle mass. At the end of the day, most people, to be able to see that definition, you need to be at a lower body fat percentage, no matter what you do. Me personally, I like hypertrophy, but again, I do power building. So I also like, lifting the way Jackie does. So that's my take on it.
What do you think, Holly?
I don't know. I just do what my coach tells me. So I know when I was doing like high volume, I think that really helped define like my high volume, like 15 sets of one for my deadlifts when I was recouping my hamstring. That really defined my whole legs. But what I'm doing now with the doing legs every day, it really has slimmed down my legs and made them defined, because I took a picture from a video, screenshot from a video 2 years ago to now, and it's crazy to see the difference of how.
But again, it was your consistency with your programming. Like Jackie said, your consistency.
Yep.
Mr. Trainer.
I can go off on a tangent on that one.
Yeah, I know. We all could, actually, I'm sure.
Yeah. My really smart son-in-law, brilliant guy, is intimidated by the gym. He doesn't want to be the brilliant, super skinny guy. Well, if he doesn't want to be the super skinny guy, he's going to have to learn to get in the gym.
Well, and also I would say that he needs to hire a trainer, but also a trainer who will sit down with him and talk to him about his goals and understand what what he wants, like what the end result is, right? Because if you've got a good trainer and you say, I want to build muscle mass, or I want to build strength, or I want to do like something in between, they should be able to program something for you and guide you through that and have you get results. You're not going to get results in 2 weeks. You're not going to get results in 4 weeks. You're going to get results in months. But to have somebody sit down with you and say, yeah, I can get you there regardless of what you want. That's really important, because not every personal trainer knows what the hell they're doing.
No, and especially when it comes to nutrition, if he's a hard gainer, that's even more important that he finds the correct trainer for him.
Somebody that can like guide them in like what they should be putting into their body.
Yes.
And that's hard.
Yeah.
Amy, my goal is to carry a 40-pack of water up 3 flights of stairs.
Ooh.
Do like me, when you go to the grocery store, just put all your groceries on both your arms and try and carry them up at once.
Yes, girl.
You can make multiple trips.
Like one of those weighted backpacks, just slap it on them.
I mean, that's also like, that's a little bit of cardio there.
Yes.
And as a strength athlete, I have struggled with people telling me that I do way too much cardio. But also like cardio is something that as we get older, obviously our heart needs to be healthy. like walk some stairs, man. If you're not going to the gym, walk some stairs, walk some hills. If you're going to the gym, you like do 5 or 10 minutes on that stair mill. If you are a person who lives in a situation where you're in a condo or an apartment and you need to be walking upstairs, walk up the stairs, like up and down the freaking stairs. It's like free, it's like free exercise.
Or even, I mean, a lot of people don't even get their steps done every day. People would be surprised. They slap on a pedometer and they would be really surprised how little they actually move during the day.
I agree.
Yep.
Like get your little, yes, ma'am. I don't have one, but
I wear mine religiously.
Yeah. I mean, and that's the thing too. I think like people don't realize how little they move. And people don't realize how much is going into their bodies that they're not counting. Soda, like calories that they're like, oh, it's just this lemonade or whatever. Like that, like you're not accounting for that, and that's maybe why you're not making the progress that you think you should. And I'm not judging anybody because this has alcohol in it. And it has calories. So like I'm not like I'm like the last person to judge, right? But like I think a lot of the time we underestimate what's going in and we overestimate sort of like how much activity we have.
Yep. I was one of those people.
Oh yeah, I mean, we're human. We're human.
Yep.
Yeah, it was funny because Jackie and I had a conversation and I was relieved that we agree on a lot of stuff, obviously, but I didn't realize you had
we're Frankfurt homies.
I didn't realize you had done personal training in the past.
Yes.
And so when we talked about it and the fact that we have the same, we were talking about the skinny brilliant kid here. When you hit a trainer, my thought was get that trainer, have him program you and teach you, because you can run that program probably forever, as long as you increase your weight, increase your reps. But the fact that you have to get a trainer and one that will teach him.
Right. Well, and that's like you and I were talking about it, I think, just like within the last week, that in commercial gyms, places like Gold's, places like oh God, so many of them, LA Fitness, what they want their trainers to do is sort of develop this dependent relationship with their clients. So it's and I've seen it because I've been in that environment. Because they want to sell more sessions. They want their trainers to sell more sessions. And the way they do that is they develop this dependent relationship. Their clients have this dependent relationship on them where they think they can't succeed without their trainer. And my development as a trainer was with NASM, and it was, you teach your clients how to succeed on their own. And that's how it should be, but it's not. And like if I have clients who say, I want to keep working with you because I want to progress more, awesome. But don't ever tell a client that they're not going to succeed without you. because it's demeaning, and it's a lie. And it's telling somebody that they need this other person to succeed. What I want to do is teach you how to succeed on your own, right? And that's why that comment, it was get a personal trainer who can help you figure it out. And if you want to go farther than that and you don't have the knowledge and skills to do it, then stay with the trainer. If you feel like you can do it on your own, awesome, go. Fly, little birdie.
I think a big problem is people, the trainers aren't explaining to their clients when they're doing a certain movement what muscle groups are actually working.
Yes.
And I know I've talked to Brian about this before too.
Yeah.
If I'm not correcting you every freaking rep, then I'm not doing my job, because nobody's doing it perfect.
Right.
And
absolutely.
And I got 2 morning clients that trying to keep their mouth shut and keep them on point is like,
who could they be?
There's always a chin up, elbows back, let it flow. Should be always something being said. And that was actually, I used to sell the most sessions, was the fact that I would tell them, hey, 5, 10 sessions, it's 5. And cut it down. When you're ready for a change, you use a couple more.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing. It's like cycle back around and like reprogram some of the stuff. Perfect. Right. But like, you can give somebody something and like let them go for a month, and hopefully, yay, they're doing great. And some people just want to have their hand held and be pushed, and that's great too. It's great for you. It puts money in your pocket. Got it. That's awesome. But like, for some people, their trainers convince them that they can't do it on their own.
Yeah. I got to read this comment real quick. This Amy had broken her arm and she's trying to get back in shape. She used to do logging, running up and down mountainsides. No, I can't compare it to that. But close. Then she puts up this. Brian put together a video, one short clip of me logging, working on a presentation for you all, getting close. New Year's resolution, going to stop putting off being on the show. Amy, anytime. Okay. And then this is Mary. She's, her and Grizzly own this platform. So, Mary, by the way, they complimented your intros. They realized the work, so I thought she'd like to hear that. But we're hitting that time, so we got to start winding it down. Jackie, what is next? We know you said a competition is made. Does that qualify you for Worlds?
I'm hoping so. I'm hoping so. It depends. I'm gonna have to see who else, like who is in what weight class. I competed last year in the 69 kilo weight class, and that's like 151 point something pounds. My competitor in that class is a beast, and there's no way I will ever catch her. I might go up a weight class depending on if there's anybody else in the M3 in that weight class. And Worlds is in Reno this year.
Oh,
so
wow.
I might just try to strategize. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, we'll see. I don't like being that heavy, but I could certainly water load. So
there is always that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's all about strategy at that point.
Yeah.
I would love to like be down in the 63 kilo weight class again. But then again, there's like another like really big beast in that weight class. So we'll see, you know, but I will be at nationals in Corpus Christi, Texas in May. So
Yay.
yeah, we'll see.
Holli, when's your next meet?
I'm hoping June, but I'm not sure yet. I want to talk to my coach and make sure like he'll be able to coach me. So, and I know nationals is around that time. I won't be going to nationals, but he likes to ref because he's a national referee. And so he likes to do all the volunteering at nationals. So I want to make sure it works with the schedule.
Yeah.
Mel, when's your first meet?
Never will I
Come on,
ever
girlfriend.
compete in anything.
Yes.
No. Nope. I am not that person. I am so the person sitting in, you know, back of the room. Like I don't people in that way. I'm not an attention seeker in that way, so I can't do it.
Well, did you guys notice I was sending a Facebook group around? Power Build Nutrition.
Oh yeah. I joined it.
So
Yep.
that's our group, by the way.
Okay.
So if you guys want, you're free to post
Oh yay.
anything you want.
We'll
we
do.
want-
He says anything we want, Holly. Do you hear that? I heard that.
I heard that.
Brian,
That's a wide variety for me. It could be all
Brian.
different things. I'm just teasing.
No.
can we use swear words?
I did say that, but we do have to put exclusions to purple penis sources on there.
Can we use swear words, Brian?
We might have to limit that a little bit.
Oh, Jackie is PG. That's all right. It doesn't have to be PG at the gym. We're fine.
Yeah, we can create our own different group for that. How's that?
Oh, that's
Fine, 'cause
perfect.
Have you
The
met
purple
me?
penis source group.
Dude, have you met me? Come on. Jeez.
Jackie, I want to thank you for coming on and sharing.
Oh,
because
thank you. And I'm
there
sorry,
are-
like I'm in this little like black background thing, but Bob's light
like-
was on behind me, and it was
It's like your head's floating.
yeah, it was weird. I'm sorry, it was weird. We'll
No,
make it like if you have me on again next time, we'll make it better. I promise.
See, and Mary was
There you
kind enough to throw the link up in the chat, so anybody watching, you can click on that and come join. We're trying to make a nice community,
Awesome.
supporting people.
Thanks, Mary.
Started with like like you guys did. Doesn't matter when you start, but it's a nice support group that we're running to get people encouraged to start.
Yes, let's go.
Yeah.
These things going, family friendly.
Go.
Yep.
See, homies included, brothers and
Yes.
sisters. This, you guys are, as we talked at the front desk earlier. Blood doesn't mean family, so you guys are my family, and
Love
Same.
you.
love
Love
and
you all
appreciate
very
it.
much.
again, I'm over you guys. Bear Bear's looking at me like I'm some kind of freak.
No, you're not.
Oh,
Hi, Bear.
he wants to go tonight.
He's like, it's past an hour. We gotta go. He knows what time it is. So
That's the calmest I've ever seen that dog.
he's getting really good about the shows. Right about 55 minutes, he'll come up and jump in my lap. Like, okay, come on.
I don't have any cats with me. I'm really bummed, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Maybe next
An
time.
appearance next time, yeah.
Yeah. And my head won't be floating.
Well, it's okay. I think it adds a little ambiance to the whole thing.
Well, yeah, because Jackie, if you check out
It's like
the rest of the
Stranger
channel,
Things.
the channel's full of psychics and mediums.
See? There you go.
Right.
Fits
You may
right
want
in.
a paranormal investigator group knocking at your door saying, "Excuse me, we want to see the floating head."
Who is this crazy woman with no body?
You guys hang out backstage for a minute?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will be right back there. All right, everybody. That was it. Thank you very much for hanging out with us. Thank you, Jackie. And as always, thank you, Mel and Holly. I can't tell you how much I love and appreciate you guys and the quality of family that exists at Battle Fitness. We're fortunate enough to work with these three. And with that, again, join the Power Building and Nutrition group. Check it out. We also have other support groups now. Bigfoot Outlaw Network is officially a network with lots of other websites, firefighter support groups, police support groups, and various others. Reach out because these will start cross networking. So if you're interested in Bigfoot, you want to be fit so you can run away from the Bigfoot without becoming his date, you might want to check out the fitness group. Or if you need fire and rescue because Bigfoot caught you and made you out of a picnic basket, then you got fire and support group. So anyway, coast to coast around the world, everybody have a great night. And we will see you next week. And we are going to talk movies next week. Couple nice movie review night. So happy New Year, everybody.